Remember all those campaign promises made by Republican candidates in 2010, saying how much they were against Obamacare? And remember State Question 756 when almost 70% of Oklahomans voted to amend the state constitution to state that people cannot be compelled to participate in Obamacare? And remember in 2011 when the citizens of Oklahoma told both the House and the Senate no to an Obamacare insurance exchange in Oklahoma, House Bill 2130? And why would an Oklahoma state senator be for implementing an Obamacare exchange in 2012? Oklahomans haven't changed their mind about Obamacare. Our elected officials shouldn't either.
And so all it's really doing is increasing the free market of insurance products throughout our state.
Is that constitutional?
No, the individual mandate enforcing people to buy health insurance is unconstitutional. That's why over 64% of Oklahomans a year ago voted a new constitutional amendment that they would not be required to ever purchase individual health insurance. And we support progression.
Follow up. If your statement you just made is true, why don't we wait till next year to do this after we see what happens in the elections and see what happens with the Supreme Court?
Making progress towards, they will come in. And if there's any one state we believe would probably be affected first, it's Oklahoma. We sent $54 million back and refused to implement Obamacare. This bill does not implement Obamacare. In fact, I would contend that a vote against this bill is allowing Obamacare into our states because that's exactly what they'll do.
So what I'm hearing you say, though, is that this bill may be a way to sort of comply with what you call Obamacare.
It moves our state forward toward a solution of free market principles that can be taken by the federal government to demonstrate that we are moving in forward progression, however, not implementing the details of Obamacare as a
follow-up. So, yes or no question, this is moving us towards Obamacare.
This is moving toward the implementation of a solution for this state that will not be in compliance.
Follow-up. But for the Federal Health Care Act or the Affordable Care Act, would you be bringing this bill forward today?
I believe we would.
Well, I find Senator Stanislawski one of the most genuine people I've ever known. I think the statement that we would still be here with this bill if there was no Affordable Care Act is disingenuous. It's exactly what got us here.
Follow up. If this does not do that, and why is this necessary if this does not in any way affect Obamacare or in any way open up those doors, then why is this bill necessary? I'm going to give you the opportunity to knock it out of the ballpark. Why are they wrong and you right?
I think it's because I don't see it necessarily as a right or wrong. It's a perception that last year when it was first introduced, there were some elements that were intertwined with the Federal Patient Affordable Care Act. Therefore, I think a lot of people assume that this also has some type of intertwining or will prove that there's some matrix of communication. There is no communication going with us between the federal government. This is an Oklahoma solution. It is not Obamacare. We are not implementing an individual mandate. We're not requiring businesses to be involved. We're not requiring employees to be involved. We're not sharing information with the federal government. So where if they actually read through.
Any further questions? Will you take a question from the chair?
Yes, sir.
Senator, I know that you have been speaking with members of our federal delegation on this in previous months. Can you give us some understanding of what their thoughts are on this bill?
One of the first things he said is sending back that money was a good decision. Number two was not using any federal dollar to be entangled was a good decision. And so what he suggested is we model something, that we be proactive. That was very important to him, that we be proactive to come up with an Oklahoma solution. To sit and do nothing was unacceptable in Oklahoma, and that's how they got their ideas. So that was his suggestion, that we offer a free market model with state dollars, empowering the employers and employees the opportunity to subscribe to health care statewide and staying away from federal dollars and staying away from mandates. And that's exactly what we've designed.